So I'm trying to work on a few logo ideas, not logo ideas, but you know, like on my Instagram there's like a circular like profile sort of picture that you can add. I want to try and brand that with something that'll just, a piece of illustration that'll just sort of like brand my Instagram channel and just instantly recognizable as my artwork probably. So I'm just coming up with some ideas. I've started sketching this one, and then there's this other one, but I'm not sure about this one. The eyes, I think I've messed up on the eyes, but I started another one there with tentacles coming out of his eyes. I don't know, to be honest. I'm just sketching some ideas just to try and work through and just come up with a proper brand. I was sort of like naming myself, still Wayne Tully because obviously that's my name, you know, artist, but I think it's good to brand yourself as like a name. So like I'm sort of like thinking about Juggernaut horror, or horror Juggernaut, or the horror Juggernaut, I don't know, you know, where I just do non-stop horror art and things like that. I've already put my name on there as horror Juggernaut, but it's just something else just to add to it and surround myself with like a brand or something, I don't know, and just see what's what. So I did a quick Tarman sketch from Return of the Living Dead. You'll see the separate video eventually that I did of this quick sketch. Sort of like a first attempt at this sketch of the character. I didn't want to do the eyes too wide, much like the original film where the eyes are wider, but it sort of like looks like the Tarman. So you'll see that video, so I'll just thought I'd show you that quickly in the vlog, and then we'll get to drawing other things within this vlog as well. So this little talk of brand and things like that, I'm just thinking of rebranding pretty much YouTube channel art and Facebook and pretty much everywhere where I am, Twitter and stuff like that, with the same or similar types of artwork. I think it's important more to brand yourself, so people know that you're creating that style of artwork, or you know, you're doing these things, because I think everything that you do offline and online is towards what you want to achieve anyway. So I think it's important to have like a brand as an artist. So that's what I'm going to work more towards. Even like though I've got like other projects to do, I think it's important to work on trying to get a brand out there. Just try and define that a bit more. And plus my YouTube channel art that I could do with updating, it's been there a few years now that I originally did that, so I'm going to try and redo that and yeah, just update it really as well, and maybe some like Facebook like page art sort of thing, and logos and things like that. I'm just going to think more about doing stuff like that. Yeah, so this is just another round design. I'm just drawing it while I talk about stuff, but I'm trying to, this is the type of art that I like to do, so I really want to try and do more of this type, the ink pens and things like that, and I quite enjoy doing that type of artwork. So I've got the skull there, but I really want to get better at inking techniques, so I'll be going through some advanced inking, practicing along the way, but trying to show some little inking techniques that I've picked up, sort of thing. Let's just zoom in a bit. There we go. Just have to move the camera a bit. There we go. So yeah, when I'm inking these drawings, I like to do the outlines, all the major outlines, and then work on the shadow after. That's the best. Sometimes I get carried away and start adding shadow as I'm going, but I shouldn't really do that, but sometimes I can't help it. I just got to do these little things. So the details. So if you noticed, this is the sketchbook where I'm doing like these circular designs, just trying to keep these focused to this little sketchbook. It's a little jotter pad, 45 pence, super cheap, but the paper's quite good, so that's why I'm using these. A bit of drawing ink over the top if I wanted to do any like colour ones as well, like that. It's pretty thick paper, so I can just do that, and it doesn't go through to the next page. So that's why I'm using these. If you wanted to know, I'm sure they have some kind of ones where you are in any shops. But since I'm in the UK, it's a branch called Boise's. I'm not particularly sure if there's loads of them further afield in the UK. I just don't know, to be honest. I've always thought it was like a locally sort of business, but some businesses expand, so they might have more shops out there. I just don't know. I haven't looked into it, to be honest. But yeah, using little jotter pads, 45p. Got quite a few built up now, quite a few empty ones. So yeah, an artist brand, that is what I'm aiming towards. Obviously, because I'm within the last year, I've become more serious in trying to make this a career, so I think it's particularly important that I work on trying to identify what I'm good at drawing and what I'm best at drawing, sort of thing, and then focusing that into the artist brand. It's more than just my artist style, it's I don't know, it's just a collection of different things, what I like to draw, what, you know, what I can draw, sort of thing, what I'm willing to draw. Yeah, mainly horror stuff, but I suppose in the future I might start to draw other things, but I'm always drawing horror things or creatures or skulls and things like that, so I think that's going to be my main area of focus. So yeah, I'm just like inking with these fine liners, the uni pins. Use these quite a lot. And like I said, you'll see inking techniques, advanced inking techniques. I'm working on a video bit by bit. It's taken a while to do, but I'm working on one which shows other inking techniques which I pretty much don't use, but I'm going to start to use different inking techniques like feathering and stippling and other different things, so I'm going to cover that in the video, which hopefully will be some use. Even though I'm not a teacher, so it's like I'm trying to teach stuff when I'm not, you know, a proper teacher, and it don't come across well, but hopefully I can try and do this type of stuff. So I do mainly vlogs really now, but try and do the how to draw type stuff, which should be quite good. So now I'm just tinkering with this old piece of artwork, just doing like a white outline just around the outline, just around the outside of this drawing. Still needs more adding to it. I've added yellow bits here and there, which is supposed to be adding some highlights, but I think it could do with some like coloured pencils or something, or just something just to make it stand out. I've added a bit more to the eyes and that, and tried to do something with them anyway, so just got to darken a lot of this black, but I'll do that last because it's not important really, just minor bits of stuff, little design things. I want to at some point go back and try and find old drawings and finish them at some point, because if you've been following these vlogs for a while, then you might remember some of the vlogs and pieces of artwork that I've probably started within them, so I probably won't outline the teeth because that's already white, so yeah, so I'll just do the actual body thing or heads or whatever it is. I think these outlines work quite well when sort of like leave a black space. I can probably go over you know, in between as well, so it just, I don't know what it sort of like reminds me of, but it's just a really good white and black sort of contrast. Yeah, so working on this one a bit and other drawings, and yeah, that's pretty much it really today. What is it? Coming up, there's a few videos that I'm trying to work on. I've done bits of them. Still quite a few videos that I mentioned in the past to finish. The Thing one just needs editing, but it's a massive video. Just got to find the time to do that. Editing will take ages on it because it's all about 4 hours, I think, unless I can get it down to 3 hours. I don't know. A few other videos, yeah, quite a few. So I'm going to leave the vlog there and pick up tomorrow and see what else I can work on. I may do more of this now, try and work on it a bit more. You can't really see the colours on this one. Well, you can see the colours, but you can't, you know, when I look at it with my eyes, it looks different compared to when I look through the camera, so I just don't know. It's a bit experimental, but a lot of these reds and pinks and stuff I want to try and blend together with some coloured pencils and just try and pick out some detail. It'll be an ongoing process, but these drawings they don't take like 40 minutes or something like that. They're a good amount of time and thinking about and stuff like that, so that's what I'm sort of getting used to. I've just got to put in the time and try and do these drawings, and if they work, they work, and if they don't, I'll just move on to the drawings that I know will work, which I've already started, quite a lot of them. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.